Alright. Hello, why the fuck won't my shit go? There. Alright. So, I am bullish, and I'm not gonna switch my bias. I'm not gonna try and catch the small move. I'm not gonna try and catch the little bing into the fair value gap. No. I'm bullish. I'm gonna stick with my bias. As we had swept Asia lows at 7 this morning, close to 8, so close to pre-market on NASDAQ, but not on ES. So we have a pre-market SMT. We've been respecting this 1 hour fair value gap, shown right here. And yeah, I'd like to see us inverse this, which we already have inversed. Now I'm just waiting for market to open. So yeah, I'm sticking with my bias. We have a pre-market SMT. We have these. The fuck is that? This is. If we break above that change in state of delivery, because I was doing some research. All right, market just opened. I gotta turn off. Market open. We're touching down. Let's see a sweet pre-market lows. Tap into this 15-minute fair value gap. Let me mark out my draws on liquidity. So there, that'd be final TP. Or I might even just hold to all-time highs because we're coming close to all-time highs. But yeah, I'd like to see this get respected on the 15 because this is a higher time frame, fair value gap. But yeah, it looks like we're gonna be sweeping pre-market lows. So yeah, we gonna wait and see. Now, as you guys saw yesterday, wasn't the best trade, but if I just waited, this shit is just a patience game. If I just waited, we tapped back into a 1 hour fair value gap, and then we started shooting up, and I could have just taken at market open highs. Speaking of market open highs, right here. Market open high. Market open high. This is pre-market high. This is market open high. So yeah. Could come up and come take that, so. Yeah, we're just gonna wait and see. We retook Asia lows. This is previous day lows down there. So yeah, I'm looking for this 15 minute to get respected. Let's go on the 1 minute. I'm gonna focus on ES today. Cause yeah, we have that higher time frame SMT. But yeah. Currently on my laptop, that's why background is different. Because I gotta be available. We're ripping up the front lawn. Because the basement damage. Fucking pipe. Fucking shit. Dude, my vision is blurry. So yeah, we resweep Asia lows. Now I'm looking for push up. I'm looking for this 15 minutes to get respected. Going down even further. Let's see this get respected. Let's see Asia lows get respected. So we push below those lows. I mean, we can either see Asia get respected or previous day lows get respected. That's what I would like to see. I'd like to see one of those get respected. Or Asia lows get swept on ES. But we don't sweep previous day lows. That's what I would like to see. So we're going to close below that equal low right there. Oh, we don't. So yeah, I'm just going to be patient. I'm going to wait and see. So we're taking Asia lows on ES. Now, by the time it hits 9:45, that's when that fair value gap will get disrespected. So I'd like to see it get respected. See this 1 minute get inversed. I'd like to see that 1 minute get inversed. Let us see the 1 minute get inversed. Instead of us getting pushed down even further. Yeah, so it looks like we're sweeping Asia lows. Yeah, I'm feeling confident today. Because we take Asia lows on NASDAQ and we take Asia lows on the S&P, but we don't take previous day lows on ES. While we do on NASDAQ. Rolo, come here. Come here. Okay. So yeah, I'd like to see us inverse this and then push above this high. This consecutive down close candles, changing the state of delivery. I think I'm still learning about that shit. So yeah, if so, we'll see. I might enter off of the inverse, because if we close above that and then inverse, if we close above this, and this, then I have pretty much three confluences, four. Because we have the SMT, we have the inversion of the fair value gap, we have the break of structure, and we have the change in state of delivery. But I'm still learning about that. So, yeah. So we get a push above We don't break structure. We are going to inverse that 1 minute. All right, yeah, so we break above it pretty much because the candle closed above. Or the candle started above. So yeah, we'll wait to see. I do think that 15 minutes gonna get respected. So yeah, we have those confluences, and then I'll pull up a continuation confluence, like two of them, EQ and fair value gap. And if shit lines up, then I'm gonna take a trade. Does look like we're gonna be respecting this fair value gap. It's 15 minute. So we got a candle closure above. I'd like to see us form a fair value gap and then get a down close candle. Because then we have this equilibrium. Hoping for it to be like this or some shit, but it's probably not. It's probably going to be like right here. So, yeah, we'll wait to see. We did get the break of structure. We did get the inversion of the fair value gap. So let me put this up. Inversion, and we are forming EQ of the range. See a push below EQ, then I'll consider taking a trade because we have a bunch of confluences that have lined up. Now we just need that 15 minutes to get respected pretty much, and then I'll be golden. But we'll wait and see, we'll wait and see, we'll wait and see, we'll wait and see, we'll wait and see. So yeah, it does look like we're gonna respect that 15 minute. Yeah. If we just get a push above, then we definitely are respecting it. But yeah, we'll just wait and see. I'd like to see us get a little bit of a push below before we do. Or even after. If we get a candle closure inside, I'd like to see us push below. Something along the lines of those. Either two. So we're getting a bit of a push below now. Let's see us go a bit further. Let's see us go further. Let's see us go further. This looks exactly like some shit that I've taken on a FX replay, not gonna lie. So, we'll wait. We'll wait to see what happens. Brr. It's fucking cold. So yeah, we have a higher time frame. We have a higher time frame SMT. We have the change in state of delivery on the 1 minute. We have a breaker block on the 1 minute. We have an inverse fair value gap on the 1 minute. Now we need this 15 minute to get respected. And then, yeah. I'm literally a broken record at this point. But I'd rather be a broken record than I don't even know. So yeah, this is gonna get respected. So let me look on the higher time frame. This 15 minutes gonna get respected, unless we just get a crazy push below. Then yeah, but we could. I'm gonna aim for all-time highs today, because we are pretty close to it. This is all-time highs. I'm pretty sure this is all-time highs. But yeah. So the 15-minute, we broke structure, we changed state of delivery, we got the inverse to confirm. We respected that 15-minute. All right, yeah. I'm sticking with my bullish bias. Now we just got to wait and see. We have EQ of this range from this low. Well, not yet, but once this forms, I'm hoping it forms like this or some shit. But we have EQ of this range. So let me put my stop loss under there. Underneath the EQ. Shit. See us get a tap into that fair value gap. To the 15-minute fair value gap. And then I'll probably consider taking a trade. I've been getting cooked in the market recently. So I'm feeling optimistic today. Anything can happen. So we're getting a push into the fair value gap. Let's get a push into the EQ. Then we have two confluences to execute off of. So we're touching into EQ as we speak. Pushing below. We're getting some buy power. Now let's get a candle closure out. I might enter. Let's just wait for a candle closure out. Wait for a candle closure outside of EQ. So we closed inside. We're pushing below. Pushing even further. Let's get that push up, closing above EQ. Could also just be touching into the breaker block. Yeah, we're touching into a breaker block as well. So I'd like to see us push up a bit. Touching it to the 1 minute breaker block. So yeah, we're getting some push up. See a candle closure outside of said breaker block. Get a candle closure inside of said breaker block. Pushing lower. I'll probably enter off of the candle closure above the breaker block, honestly. Because, yeah. Even though I don't really trade breaker blocks, I can just add that in if I really want to. We're getting a push below even further. Probably a higher time frame EQ if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, just a bit of higher time, just a 5 minute EQ. But we could just be getting some people out. touching into this. We didn't touch into it. We broke below EQ. All right. We could do EQ of this range inside of the EQ of that range. Now we're getting some push up. Let's get a candle closure above. Yeah, so that looks like that was the proper EQ, if I'm not mistaken. Because we are getting some push up now. We did tap. No, we didn't. We're getting buy power though, so I'm gonna wait for a candle closure above. Can already tell you it's probably gonna be like a 1 to 4, but I don't really want to take a 1 to 4. So we got a candle closure above. Filling some more orders. Now would be the time if I want to enter. Alright, I think I'm gonna enter soon. Yeah, I'm gonna enter. And order refused. Order refused. Well, that's OD. Alright, well, it put me in for 250 instead of 500. Put me in up here. That's annoying as fuck. But yeah, we'll let this play out. Do feel confident about this. I'm a bit annoyed that it did put me in a bit late. And it wouldn't let me put in for 500, but it's whatever. Yeah, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 confluences on this trade. So yeah, put me in a bit late. I'm not gonna really complain though. It is what it is at the end of the day. But yeah, we'll wait and see. We'll wait and see what happens. We'll wait and see what happens. Yeah, so it put me in stupid late. It put me in right here, bro. And I entered probably like right here. Like right when I pressed entered, I should have entered right there, but it put me in right here. So, it is what it is. Now we just wait and see. I might hop into another trade just because I do want to risk 500 and I wanted well that was my original risk. I wanted to risk 500 instead of this fucking 250. So, yeah, we'll wait for a little bit of another trade or another thing to pop up, but if we touch back into the breaker block into the equilibrium, then I'll probably execute again. Just depends on how I feel. But yeah, probably could have had my stop loss underneath the not equilibrium, underneath the inverse fair value gap, so like probably right here. But it's whatever. You live and you learn. So I entered if I do enter into another trade, I'll have my stop loss underneath the inverse. So, yeah. We are touching into a 1 minute fair value gap. It's fucking cold. Okay, wait. So we already took pre-market and market open highs on NASDAQ. But feeling strong on ES just because ES is the leading index. Because we have that SMT from pre-market or previous day lows to market open lows. Blah 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 blue blah blah blue. So look, we probably have EQ of this range. Let me put this back actually, and let me get a different one. Yeah. So touching into EQ of that. Let's see some buy power out. So getting that buy power. I do think this 15 minutes gonna get respected at the end of the day. So probably have my stop loss underneath EQ if I do take another trade. Let's just get a candle closure outside of it though. Currently like edging my entry area, which is not ideal, but it's whatever. I gotta plug my phone in. So fuck the mouse. Let me make sure I'm still recording. Oh yeah, we are. Let's get a candle closure outside of the EQ. I mean, if we tap into both EQs of those of the higher time frame range and this lower time frame range, that'd be ideal. but I'd like to see us close above that fair value gap before 10, or like 10 close, because 10 a.m. close is when that fair value gap would either get disrespected or be respected. So we are getting a touch into both EQs. So let's maybe get a push up before 10 a.m. Because I mean we do have a higher we have a bearish SMT off of this, because we took pre market open highs and pre market highs, so we could I mean we did just inverse that fair value gap, so yeah. But we did it on NASDAQ, so I don't know. I probably won't take another trade. I'll just let this one play out. We did form a doji, so yeah, we could. I mean, I think we're gonna go up, but just with how it's playing out right now, we inverse the 15. We have a bearish SFT from pre-market. Because I can already tell you, yeah, we didn't take pre-market already. Pre-market's up here. We do have these equal highs, though, so we could easily come up and just start fucking bull running like this. Oh, but yeah. Oh, I'm gonna go check up and see what's happening outside. See my trade play out, Babas. Let us see the trade play out. Ugh. Got my doggo. Got my little pupanoodle. Got my little pupanoodle. Shit looks crazy out there. We are kind of just like consolidating a bit. Alright, peace out, Rolo. But yeah, we'll see what happens. Now we are dropping, but we are tapping back into the EQ of the higher time frame range, the 5-minute. So yeah, it seems like that's getting respected, not gonna lie. So I'm just gonna hold. I'm gonna trust the process. And yeah, we'll see what happens. We shall see, we shall see. We shall see what happens. You gotta yeah, so we touched back into both of the EQs, but we are seeming to struggle to to push past that 15-minute. Well, we did inverse it, so we could just be filling orders and then just going to drop. But we did take Asia lows already. So the only thing that we really have is we have London highs, we have previous day highs, we have previous day lows on ES, but NASDAQ, we already took it, creating an SMT. So yeah, that's why I think we're gonna go up. We formed the SMT. We got the manipulation off market open, but now we have a new manipulation that could be happening because we already the bull run already happened. We manipulated, then we started going up, taking these out, which I probably could have entered off of the inverse of this fair value gap. So yeah, that's that, but it is what it is. It do be, but it do be. I'm just gonna hold. I'm just gonna hold. Where the hell did roll go? What are you doing? So yeah, we're just consolidating at this point. So we could, we did tap into the 15-minute on NASDAQ. But yeah, I think I might start just doing, cause bro, we inversed this, could have just entered off of that. Honestly, could have entered off the 30-second on NASDAQ and then just aimed for pre-market highs. Cause bro, we took pre-market highs. And then literally just had it underneath the inverse. Right here, so like some shit like this. Right as it gets inverse. Bang. Right there. 1 to 8. Or 1 to 1.8, I mean. So yeah. I might back test that and see how that works. Obviously it's not gonna work 100% of the times. But I might just try it out. Just because for the past few days, that seems like that's what it likes to do. We are just consolidating in this trade. So yeah, I'm not going to take another trade. Let me pull up my, where it put me in. So I got put in right around, hold on. I got put in probably right here. Got my take profit, all-time highs, stop loss underneath there. Well, I have a 1 to 2, so there. All-time highs. Do I have all-time highs on this? Yeah. Wait, those aren't all-time highs. These are all-time highs. Bang. That's where I have my take profit, all-time highs. Dirty blood. So it's a 1 to 3 instead of 1 to 2. But yeah, this is where I pretty much entered. It's like around where I entered. What is it? 1 to 3.7. 0.07. All right. I don't know. ES has kind of been moving shitty recently. So I might just start trading straight NASDAQ again, because that's what I was doing before. I was trading straight NASDAQ. But I am going to be using ES to look for SMTs. Because if we have a SMT, like here, showing that we're going to go up on both of the indexes, or down on both of the indexes, then one of the others is going to drastically move up while the other isn't. Like, as you guys can see right here, from here to here we move up, but it's not a drastic move, unlike this, where we respect this inverted fair value gap, or not inverted, this fair value gap on the 15-minute, and we take bang. So, like, yeah, I know where price wants to go at the end of the day, but it's just my execution points is where it's lacking. So, like, I should have taken the trade on NASDAQ today. NASDAQ moves a lot better. So I think I'm going to start just trading straight NASDAQ, honestly. Because ES is kind of, I don't know, ES is kind of shitty, in my opinion. And plus, whenever I trade ES, bro, I get put in super late. Like literally, bro, right when I entered, bro, I entered like this candle. And it put me in up here. Like, what? So, we are tapping into that 15-minute on NASDAQ. So, yeah, I think I might just start trading straight NASDAQ. Because ES is kind of shitty. Not kind of. It is shitty, not gonna lie. ES is shitty. And plus, I should only be focusing on NASDAQ. Because NASDAQ moves nice. ES moves shitty. Super shitty. We are tapping back into the EQ of the range. And we're tapping into the breaker block. So, yeah. We are pushing lower. Looks like I might get stopped out, but we'll wait and see. Let me bring it closer. We need to be taking high quality, high probability trades. Because, I mean, this had a shit ton of confluences. I had a shit ton of confluences for this trade, but we didn't meet my mark. We didn't push above. So, yeah, I think this might not be the one. Yeah, we do have a SMT right here from this high to this high. But I'm just going to wait and see. I'm not going to take out. We'll just wait to see what happens. These fuck-ass fucking boots, bro. So yeah, we are pushing below. We have that SMT. So, yeah, that's that. I'm assuming I'm going to get stopped out. But it is what it is at the end of the day. I could really give a shit. Yesterday was a bad trading day. We are tapping into that 1 minute fair value gap and the breaker block on NASDAQ. So I might focus on NASDAQ. if I'm going to take another trade. Just because that fair value gap on the 15-minute, we're obviously below it, but yeah, shit, I don't know. I'm not going to take another trade. I'll just wait to get stopped out. But once I get stopped out, I'll end the video and I'll start uploading it. I know what I'm doing wrong, but I just continue to keep doing the shit wrong, which is what fucks me up. Keep doing the shit wrong. I'm entering either too late. I'm missing the move. I'm entering either on the wrong index. So I think I'm only going to focus on one index, which is NASDAQ. I'll have ES up, but I need to just focus on NASDAQ. We're tapping into that 1 hour fair value gap. Alright, I got stopped out. And I lost 274, more than what I was risking. Alright. I'm not going to get emotional. I'm not going to let my emotions take over and enter into another trade. But as you guys can see, we're pushing back up. If I'm going to enter into another trade, it'd probably be on NASDAQ. Just because, yeah, but I think I'm just going to end the video here. I'm not going to look for another trade, but I'm going to have my shit up and just look. If I would enter, I would enter right now. So literally right here. Stop loss. Underneath here, and then I'd literally just take it to London or whatever highs these are. I think it's London. It probably is London because we have equal highs up there. So yeah, let's I'll just let this shit run. I'm gonna end the video. That's it. Down. Wait, let's see how much I'm down on the week or on all time. Let's see how much I'm down. So I'm down 274 today. This week I'm down almost 2K. This month I'm down 3K. So yeah, that's that. I'm going to be focusing on NASDAQ for now on. This ES is kind of dookie, in my opinions. I'm going to go backtest right now. I'm going to backtest this session, actually. And see what I could have done. I mean, obviously, I know what I could have done. We broke above here. Change in state of delivery. Touching back into the... Not really, but just like barely touching into it. Touching into that breaker block. Could have entered right off of that. Bang. And yeah, I mean, already if I entered back in, I would have been green. But I'm not going to revenge trade. I'm going to learn my lesson from yesterday. And I'm going to step away and not take another trade. But yeah, that's it. Down 3K on the month. But I'm not going to let that stop me. Tomorrow's a new day. Peace out.